It was supposed to be a heartfelt mom story, but it turned into a public takedown. When Ashley Tisdale shared her experience with a toxic mom group, no one expected Hilary Duff's husband to come for her, and definitely not this hard. And the part that shocked people the most was how personal it got. Ashley didn't write her essay to start drama. At least, that's not how it was framed. She opened up about joining a mom group, hoping for support, connection, and understanding, only to feel judged, sidelined, and emotionally drained. She described an environment where competition quietly replaced compassion, and where subtle behavior made her feel like she didn't belong. To many readers, it felt raw, honest, relatable, but others read between the lines, and didn't like what they saw. Some felt the tone came off privileged. Others thought it sounded more like complaining than reflecting. And a few even questioned whether she was painting herself as a victim while subtly shading other moms. The reactions were already split. And that's when things took a turn. Because while people were still debating her words, someone else was already preparing a response. And it wasn't subtle. The internet didn't need much time to choose sides. Within hours, comments were flooding in, some praising Ashley for her bravery, others accusing her of being out of touch. A lot of moms said they understood exactly what she meant. They talked about judgment, comparison, and quiet exclusion in parent circles. For them, her words hit home. But then came the other side. People started pointing out her celebrity status, her lifestyle, and the bubble she lives in. They questioned how someone with resources, nannies, and flexibility could frame herself as a victim in a mom group. Some even said the essay felt more like a spotlight grab than a genuine reflection. And that's where the tone shifted. What began as empathy slowly turned into skepticism. Users started analyzing her wording, her phrasing, the way she described other moms. And suddenly, the story wasn't just about a toxic group anymore, it was about whether Ashley herself was part of the problem. That debate kept growing. And while everyone was busy arguing in the comments, someone was watching quietly. Waiting. And what he posted next would change the entire conversation. Out of nowhere, Hilary Duff's husband, Koma, decided he wasn't staying silent. No interview. No subtle tweet. No vague quote. He went straight for sarcasm. Koma posted an image of himself photoshopped onto Ashley's body, sitting on a couch next to a houseplant, dressed in all black with rose-tinted sunglasses. At first glance, it looked playful. But then people read the headline he added, and that's when jaws dropped. When you're the most self-obsessed tone-deaf person on earth, other moms tend to shift focus to their actual toddlers. And underneath it, a fake sub-headline. A mom group tell-all through a father's eyes. He even tagged it like a real magazine feature and joked about his new interview. There was no confusion, no guessing. This was aimed directly at Ashley. The tone was sharp, the wording was brutal, and the timing, perfectly calculated. Because while the internet was still debating whether Ashley was being honest or dramatic, Matthew had already decided. And he didn't hold back. People immediately started asking the same question. Why was he so comfortable going this far? Because this didn't feel like a casual joke. It felt personal, loaded, like something that had been building for a while. And once fans realized that, the reaction got even louder. It wasn't just that Koma clapped back, it was how he did it. He didn't argue her points. He didn't offer a different perspective. He went straight for her character. Self-obsessed, tone-deaf, the most on earth. That wording wasn't accidental. It was designed to sting. To many people, it felt like he was calling her out for centering herself in a space that's supposed to be about kids. About support. About humility. And by framing it as a father's eyes story, he added another layer. Like he was saying, you're missing the real point. That's what made it explosive. Because now, it wasn't just mom versus mom, it was husband stepping in, drawing a line, and publicly shaming another woman. And in celebrity culture, that's risky. Some saw it as bold honesty. Others saw it as unnecessary and harsh. A few even said he was punching down for attention. But no matter which side people were on, everyone was talking about it. And that's when things really took off. Screenshots spread. Headlines followed. TikTok clips popped up. The story left mom circles and entered full celebrity drama territory. And once that happened, there was no going back. Because now, it wasn't just about a toxic mom group anymore. It was about ego, image, and who really gets to control the narrative. And what happened next only made it messier. As soon as Matthew's post went live, the internet exploded. Fans immediately took sides. Some praised him for calling it like it is, saying Ashley's essay came off self-centered and out of touch. Others slammed him for being cruel and unnecessarily public. Comment threads filled with arguments, memes, and screenshots of the photoshopped image. TikTok users quickly turned it into viral clips, Twitter threads dissected every word, and Instagram stories spread like wildfire. Every celebrity gossip page had a hot take within hours. What made it even more intense? Speculation. People started asking, is this just a one-off joke, or is there real tension brewing behind the scenes? Some claimed it wasn't the first subtle dig Ashley had received from Hollywood mom circles, while others wondered if Matthew was defending Hilary or simply seeking the spotlight. Suddenly, a personal essay meant to reflect on mom group dynamics had snowballed into a full-blown online event. And with every like, share, and comment, the drama intensified. Because in Hollywood, public attention can escalate faster than anyone expects, and this was no exception. And the story wasn't stopping there, but this isn't just about one essay or one Instagram post. There's a bigger story here, the unspoken rules and pressures of celebrity mom culture. Hollywood moms are constantly under a microscope. Every brunch photo, every smile, every candid post is analyzed, compared, and sometimes weaponized. Support networks can quickly turn into competitive arenas. The very spaces meant for connection can also highlight differences in parenting styles, status, and public image. Ashley's essay may have simply shared her experience, but to many, it hit a raw nerve. It revealed what people already suspected, that even among moms, fame and ego can overshadow genuine connection. In Matthew's response, it exposed the tension that exists when personal grievances collide with public perception. There are whispers of long-standing rivalries and silent judgments that rarely see the light of day. Rumors suggest certain celebrity circles thrive on subtle power plays, with social media as the battlefield. While nothing is confirmed, the intensity of the reactions makes it clear that these clashes aren't new, they've just been largely hidden. And in a world where image is everything, even small disputes can explode into full-blown public spectacles. This isn't just a mom group essay anymore. It's a glimpse behind the polished Instagram feeds, showing the human ego, competitiveness, and sometimes harsh reality that fame can amplify. Because when celebrity life meets parenting, the stakes aren't just personal, they're public. Beneath the public posts and viral screenshots, there's a quieter story most people don't see. Rumors suggest that Hollywood mom circles aren't always as friendly as they appear online. Some claim that subtle rivalries, judgment, and competition have been simmering for years, quiet tension that rarely surfaces, until something like Ashley's essay brings it all out. It's been said that certain celebrity parents carefully curate their image, controlling narratives and social dynamics in ways outsiders might not notice. Others reportedly feel pushed aside or excluded, creating a silent hierarchy of influence and attention. Again, these are claims and whispers, nothing confirmed, but when fans looked at Matthew's post, it suddenly made sense why he reacted so publicly. And in these circles, even small gestures or words can carry huge weight. A single essay, a sarcastic post, or a well-placed comment can shift alliances, spark speculation, and ignite debates that go far beyond the initial story. What's clear is that this incident wasn't just an isolated clash, it's part of a larger pattern of unspoken tensions, ego clashes, and social games. And for outsiders watching, it's both fascinating and revealing. Celebrity life, even for moms, isn't as simple as it looks. Because sometimes the real story isn't what's written, it's what's being felt, observed, and whispered behind the scenes. What started as a simple essay about a toxic mom group quickly turned into a public spectacle, a clash of personalities, and a viral debate that had the internet divided. Ashley Tisdale's words sparked reflection, sympathy, and criticism, while Matthew Koma's sharp response added a layer of drama that no one saw coming. It's a reminder that in Hollywood, nothing stays private for long. Personal stories can become public battles, playful sarcasm can feel like a full-blown takedown, and even parenting isn't free from scrutiny. Fame amplifies everything, the praise, the criticism, and the silent tension that bubbles under the surface. And maybe that's the real story here. Behind the filtered photos, the smiling family images, and the curated essays, there's a world of egos, power plays, and quiet rivalries that the public rarely gets to see. One essay, one Instagram post, and suddenly, the polished image cracks. Because in celebrity life, the line between personal and public is razor thin, and the next viral moment could be just one post away.